Many thanks for joining us again on the newsroom. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, said the landmark beach resort property will not be demolished in the course of the 700-kilometer coastal road project intended to connect Lagos State with Calabar. Umahi, who disclosed this in an interview on Wednesday, also said no jobs will be lost due to the Lagos-Calabar coastal road project. The Lagos State government had issued a notice of demolition of the $200 billion landmark beach resort, saying the property obstructs the planned route of the 700-kilometer coastal road project. The federal government says non-academic staff members of universities will get half of their withheld salary should President Bola Tinubu approve the payment of their salary arrears. Education Minister Tairu Mamman, who disclosed this on Wednesday, argued that members of the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities and the Non-Academic Staff Union were not on strike for the same period in 2022 as their academic counterparts. The Lagos State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Gbenga Omotosho, has disclosed that the state government is currently awaiting a comprehensive report from emergency responders regarding the Tuesday fire incident that ravaged sections of Dusmo Market on Lagos Island. In addition to awaiting the report, Omotosho, in an interview on Wednesday, said the government was making preparations to convey a meeting with stakeholders from the market and its vicinity to deliberate on the circumstances surrounding the tragic inferno. The federal government has raised the amounts that it will save this year following the recent hike in electricity tariff for Band A customers to 1.5 trillion naira. So said that about 2.5 million meters will be installed this year in a bid to bridge the metering gap across the country and ensure consumers pay the right amount for electricity. On April 22, 2024, the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, had said the move by the government to withdraw electricity subsidy from 15% of power consumers in Nigeria would save the government about 1.1 trillion naira annually. On business, the Association of Bureau de Change Operators of Nigeria have expressed support for the Central Bank of Nigeria's directive to banks to stop the use of domiciliary accounts as collateral for naira loans. President of APCON, Aminu Gwadabe, reviewed the association's stance in a statement on Thursday, pointing out that the directive will not only boost liquidity in the currency market, but also strengthen the nation's buffers. Ukrainian lawmakers approved on Thursday an army mobilization bill to bolster troop numbers against Russia, a day after a clause allowing long-serving soldiers to return home from the front was scrapped. The law is designed to facilitate army recruitment, exhausted by more than 2 years of battling Moscow's forces. 283 of the parliament's 450 deputies had voted in favor of the legislation, which toughens punishment for draft dodgers. And on sport, Paris Saint-Germain manager Luis Enrique said he's still confident in his team that they can overcome a 2-3 home loss to FC Barcelona in their Champions League quarter-final. He hopes that PSG can shine against the Spanish side next week to progress. Now still looking for their first Champions League crown, PSG gave up a 2-1 lead late in the second half on Wednesday against an FC Barcelona side that made the most of the chances they had, earning a narrow advantage for the return leg in Spain. And that's it on the newsroom at this time. Many thanks for joining us. I'm Okpayemi Owosheni. Bye for now.